or is there a value in fundamental analysis? Now, those I personally do not focus on fundamental analysis. And I believe, and that is my opinion, and of course you may choose to differ, and that is fundamental analysis is nonsense. Now, there are many traders who do primarily focus only on fundamental analysis, which is fine. But I've just given you my opinion. For example, on Friday, 29th of November, I had shared so many trade ideas, and there were some big winners. A classic example was like a 250 pip move on US 30 on the long side. We had looked at Bitcoin, which was a massive move. Once did I ever look at fundamental analysis? Yes, during the day there were news coming in, or there were some experts talking, but I was less interested. Generally, 10 minutes before and 10 minutes after the news break, I'm not trading. Only gamblers trade during that time. Okay? Now, I personally believe the event is used to manipulate the markets. Now, manipulation of markets is a complex subject. And this, I'll give you a classic example. Recently, during the FOMC event, we had gold go up 400 pips, and then it went down 500 pips. And in the subsequent days, it went up by 1,000 pips. Why would it do that? Goes up 400, down 500, and up 1,000. Nothing major had changed on the news. So, as I said, I believe this is purely to manipulate the markets. The retail traders get sucked in, right? And they often listen to the so-called gurus and experts on TVs or podcasts, and half the times these people do not even trade the markets. I have often said, you are your biggest mentor. You are your biggest mentor, right? Yes, listen to all these so-called gurus and so on. Even listen to me, but you got to make up your own mind. You got to have your own trading system, your methodology. You got to have your risk management. You got to cut the losses. You got to let the winners run. And that is what I do. And I purely focus on price action. I focus on the pivot points. For example, the Bindle FX pivot points. How often do you see prices go all the way up to the yellow pivot and then bounces off it, offering a good shorting opportunity? Of course, the same happens when the prices crash down all the way to either the red or yellow or the green pivot, right? These are time-tested trading methodology, yeah? So, in a nutshell, I've given you my opinion. Trading the fundamentals is nonsense. I have made fantastic profits. Not once do I bother to know what the news was. I'm least interested. Yeah, I'm least interested. I hope this answers your question. God bless and happy.